Alright, I have two Six Samurai deck builds for you guys today. I'm going to go over Peer, I'm going to go over Primite, and I'm going to go over what each card does and the ratios. So we got two Maxi. You don't know what Maxi does by now. How have you not been playing Master Duel? Um, Tactical Trainer of the Six Samurai. This card's awesome. If you have a Six Samurai other than Tactical Trainer, you can special summon it from your hand. You can only special summon it once per turn this way. It is a hard once per turn, and you can only use each of its following effects. Once per turn is a hard once per turn. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add a 6 strike card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. A 6 samurai monster that was synchro summoned using this card gains the following effect. Monsters your opponent control lose 500 attack. We really care about the scent effect because we want the 1/6 samurai, sorry, 1/6 strike card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. The fact that it can add from grave is also really useful. So you can run some cards as one-ofs if you wanted to, although I like the ratios that I have in this for Peer. Next we have Spirit of the Six Samurai. Once per turn, you can target either one face-up Six Samurai monster you control, equip this card to the target, or unequip it, and special summon it in face-up attack position. While equipped by this effect, the equipped monster gains 500 attack and defense, and if the equipped monster destroys opponent's monster of battle, draw one card. A monster can only be equipped with one union monster at a time. If the equipped monster to be destroyed, destroy this card. So this is draw power, attack power, and protection. That being said, you will probably never actually use this card's effect. You're running this card strictly because you're running this card. Because this card lets you target one 6 samurai monster you control, special summon one 6 samurai monster from your deck with the same attack but a different name, and if you do, destroy it during the end phase. So, and that is asceticism of the 6 samurai. So, what else has 500 attack besides Spirit? This guy, the monk, and we'll get to the monk in a second, and he is also very good. So being able to special summon him out is good. Sometimes you'll net special summoning Spirit, but that doesn't come up very often. Next we got Legendary 6 Samurai Kageki, which by the way, Kageki has 200 attack, this has 200 attack, so it's another aestheticism target. 6 Samurai, Legendary 6 Samurai Kageki. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one level 4 or lower 6 Samurai monster from your hand, which that effect is the effect that we want from this pretty much. The secondary effect, while you control a 6 samurai monster with a different name, this card gains 1500 attack. That sometimes comes up in push for game, but not very often. Of course, we got 3 Ash. 3 Anarchist Monk of the 6 Samurai, or Anarchist Monk, however you want to call it, spell it, print it on a t-shirt, send it to me. If you control a 6 samurai monster other than him, you can special summon him from your hand. Of course, that's a hard once per turn. You can only special summon an Acros Monk at the 6 samurai once per turn this way. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. The effect we really care about is if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add a 6 samurai quick play spell from your deck to your hand. That is really useful because you have what's it called, asceticism, which you can just be like, gimme. I wish you could add 6 strike, but whatever. A 6 samurai monster that was special summoned using this effect gains the effect the levels of all monsters your opponent controls are reduced by 1. Now, that's probably never going to come up, but if your opponent has something that can synchro during their main phase, like, I'm just going to say Tech Genius, even though that deck is not relevant, you could reduce the levels and mess with what they can make. Next we have Legendary 6 Samurai Kizon. We are running this mainly because it says if you control a 6 Samurai monster with a different name, you can special summon this card from your hand, and you just use that plus Gateway to do some crazy fun loops. While you control 2 or more other 6 Samurai monsters, this card gains 300 attack defense. 2100 beat stick's not bad either, but that's why you need 3 of them. I'm running 1 secret 6 samurai Kizaru. Kizaru is not super good, but when he goes off, it is really really beneficial. I've actually kind of thought about running another Kizaru and getting rid of Legendary Six Samurai, Legendary Secret of the Six Samurai. What's his face? Oh, he's just the Legendary Secret. He doesn't even have a name. Neato. I swear I've played this deck before. It's just been a while since I recorded the replays. Legendary Six Samurai Kageki. Also, if you don't like running Kizaru or you don't like running Legendary Secret, you could just run another one of him because he's almost never bad. Six Samurai Kizaru. When it's special summoned when it's special summoned, just period, graveyard, hand, whatever, you can add from your deck to your hand 1 Six Samurai monster with a different attribute from every monster you control, which pretty good. If exactly 1 Six Samurai monster you control and no other cards be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead, so it has protection. And next we have Legendary Secret. When you normal or summon a secret Six Samurai monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. So basically only when you summon Kizaru. So honestly, in testing, that wasn't super useful. I kind of feel like it should be this, but if you do want to run that just to be cheeky, you can, because he also has a banish protection effect, but I honestly do feel like a third Kageki is probably better. Next we have two Mulcharmy Perilia. You need to get a hand of monsters with this card. You just need to open a bunch of Six Samurais or a couple Sams in a gateway, period, for the deck to function. And the more Six Samurais you have in hand, the better. So that's why we're running 2 Maxi, 2 Perilia, and 3 Fluos. Fluos also, it's just because if they special from the hand, draw one, this also really hurts Rizal. Even though Rizal is probably like the second best deck of the format right now, with Malice being the first. This video is recorded in Malice format, by the way. Grandmaster of the Six Sam, he's pretty much in here just to be an extra name. You don't really go into him very often. Sometimes I actually have used him to like make Baron before, which is pretty funny. I'm pretty sure you can also make Boral Savage pretty easily with him. Yeah, you can. You just use Monk and Grandmaster. But if you control any Six Samurai monster, special summon this card from your hand. If this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can target a Six Samurai monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So he's an extra name, he's a level 5, and he's a little bit of recycle. He's worth running 1. 2 Lancia, because Malice is happening. If Malice is not happening at the time that you're watching this, I would probably just put in like 2 other Six Samurai names, maybe even a third Perilia, maybe another going second option, like second evenly match. But right now, you need Lancia in the format. 1 Great Shogun Sheen. A lot of people skip running him. I think it's a mistake. I know he's kind of bricky, but this card wins games. If you control 2 or more Six Samurai monsters, special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent can only activate 1 spell or trap card this turn. That is an insanely powerful effect. If this card would be destroyed, you can destroy a Six Samurai monster you control instead. So he can protect himself, and he has just an insane effect. Next we have 1 Nibiru. Nibiru is just the emergency button sometimes if we go second. 1 reinforcement in the army. I wish we could run more than this. If reinforcement was at 3, I'd probably run 3. 3 Sheen Smoke Signal. I'd probably run 3 Rota and 3 Sheens too, just to tell you the truth. Add 1 level 3 or lower Six Samurai monster from your deck to your hand. So it's basically less good, but still good Rota. 3 Gateway the 6. Each time a Six Samurai monster is normal or special summon, place 2 Bushido counters on this card. You can remove Bushido counters from your field, not this card, from your field. Keep that in mind to activate these effects. So if you have 2 of them out, you instantly get 4 counters. 2 counters, target a Six Samurai or Sheen effect monster. That card gains 500 attack until the end of the turn. 4 counters, add a Six Samurai monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. 6 counters, target 1 Sheen effect monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. So really, really good card. Insane combos and loops with, which you'll see in the replays. Aestheticism, already talked about it. 6 strike, double assault, you definitely want 2 of these. Apply 1 of these effects, or if you control 2 or more Six Samurai monsters, you can apply both in sequence. So first, you can special summon a Six Samurai monster with 2,000 or less attack from your hand or graveyard. So it's pretty much all your dudes except for Grandmaster. Second effect, change one monster your opponent controls with 2,000 or less attack to face down defense position, so it's basically shittier Book of Moon. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one 6 samurai monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use one 6-strike double assault effect per turn and only once this turn. And of course, evenly for going second is Board Breaker. Extra deck, Secret 6 Samurai Rion, 3 different 6 Samurai monsters with 3 6 Samurai monsters with different attributes. So we got Earth, we got Wind, we got Dark, we got Earth. So you're really gonna need Kageki and Monk to pull that off. But if you can, it's amazing. So must be special summoned from your extra deck by sending the above cards you control to the graveyard. Cannot be used as fusion material, so your opponent can't super poly him, which is really nice. They can't Albaz him, which is also really nice. Once per turn, you can banish one 6 Samurai card from your hand or face up from your field. Target one card in the field, banish it. So, amazing. Not even a hard once per turn. Amazing. If a 6 Samurai monster you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So, extra protection effect. Card's just decent to begin with. One Naturia Beast, because you can make Beast easily. Hello Earth Tuner, hello Earth Monster. That is level 3. You could also make Barkion really easily. I might cut this from the extra for now, but if you have, if you're really annoyed with stuff like Labyrinth, or you just hate trap cards, you can run Barkion. He's easily made with Kizaru, and he's also easily made with, no, I'm pretty sure you have to actually use... Actually, wait, can we still make him? Because that's to be an Earth Tuner. Yeah, so it has to be 6 Samurai and Kizaru, pretty much. But, still, also very easy to access. Next we have 6 Samurai Sheen, or Shien. It's 1 Warrior Tuner and 1 non-tuner 6 Samurai monsters. If your opponent activates a spell card or trap effect, you can negate the activation and destroy it. If this card on the field would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy another 6 Samurai you control instead. You only really want to run one of him. He's not super great, but he is decent. Like, I much rather just make Beast than make Shien, because Beast can do multiple negates, and he can only do one negate. Barkion, 1 Earth Tuner, 1 more non-Earth Tuners. Beast is also Earth Tuners, just so you know. So he's basically Beast, but banishing cards from... Sorry, yeah, he's basically Beast, but for trap cards and banishing from the grave. When a trap card is activated, quick effect, you can banish 2 cards from your grave, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. This card must be face up on the field to activate and resolve this effect. I believe both of them have that, yeah. Legendary Sword, 6 Samurai Shien. This card is also... Wait, is he Shien? But he's also Shien. How can they both be Shien? Legendary 6 Samurai Shien. Lo, he's the Legendary Lord. Okay. If this card is Synchro Summoned, you can add 1 6 Samurai monster or Shien effect monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand, so you can search the big guy, which is cool. You can only activate the effect of Legendary Lord 6 Samurai Shien once per turn. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, including their hand traps, by the way, you can negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. If this card in the field be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy 1 monster you control instead. This guy is awesome. Legendary Lord, 6 Samurai Inishi. Warrior monsters you control gain 500 attack defense during the battle phase only. You don't care about that effect. You care about the second effect, which is you can only use his card effect once per turn, hard once per turn. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can banish any number of 6 Samurai monsters from your graveyard. Target that many monsters your opponent controls, and then return those monsters to the hand. Which, this is really sick. You can just bounce anything, pretty much. If this card's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one of your banished 6 Samurai monsters. So if you do Synchro with him, you can then just go into something else, which is also pretty sweet. think if you link with him, you get it too. But Legendary Lord, 6 Samurai keys in. He's just in here for disruption on your opponent's turn. You can skip him if you want to, but he's actually came up in quite a few games I've played. He's one tuner, one or more non-tuner monsters. 6 Samurai monsters you control gain 600 attack defense during the battle phase only. You can only use each of the following effects of Legendary Lord 6 Samurai Keyzone once per turn. During your opponent's main phase, you can banish one 6 strike card from your graveyard, target one card on the field, destroy it. If you control 2 or more 6 Samurai monsters, you can special summon this card from the graveyard. So, really, really sick that you can just use him to extend. Borrelid Savage, you just want one because he's a free negate. Baron de Flor, same thing, both easy to make. Number 60, sometimes you need to make him just so you can get more cards in your hand. You sometimes also need the battle phase pump, but not as often. Battle Shogun of the 6 Samurai, probably one of the best support cards for this deck. It's 2 warrior monsters, including a 6 Samurai. When it's link summoned, you can discard 1 card from your hand, add 1 card from your deck to your hand that has an effect that places Bushido counters. You're going to be grabbing Gateway, searchable Gateway, so what the archetype needed. Each time 6 Samurai monster is normal or special summoned to a zone this card points to, place 1 Bushido counter on this card, gains 100 attack for each of your Bushido counters on the field. So the fact that you can stack additional counters on him is awesome. 1 SP Little Knight and 1 Apollosa, because this card is still legal in the game for some reason. So next we have the Primate build. And this is going to be a little different. You see, we still have most of the same core cards, but we're now running 2 of our normal, which is Chamberlain of the 6 Samurai. So the Primate build, 2 Chamberlain, 2 Maxi, 3 Tactical Trainer, 1 Spirit, 3 Ash, 3 Monk, 3 Keyzon, 2 Fluus, 1 Sheen, 1 Reinforcement in the Army, 3 Smoke Signal, 3 Gateway, 2 Primate Lordly Load for our Primate package, which our Primate package is just Load, the normal monster, Drill Beam, and Roar. Roar can even let you summon the normal monster. For those less familiar with Primates, you probably haven't read Roar, so I'll explain that real quick. It's pay 2,000, declare normal monster card name. The declared normal monsters and Primate monsters you control cannot be destroyed in battle until the end of your opponent's turn. Then if you control no monsters, you can special summon 1 normal monster from your deck in defense. If your opponent normal summons a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Target 1 normal monster you control in the graveyard, banish 1 monster on the field with less attack. So if your opponent has something that's 0, basically, because this guy has almost no attack. But we care about the first effect because we can beam him out from deck, and then that's a 6 Sam name, and we can start the special summoning. So Roar is actually good. Drill Beam, everyone knows what Drill Beam does by this point. But anyway, back to where we were. So 2 Lordly Load, 2 Aestheticism, because it's just more useful than 6 Strike in this build. 2 Called By, 1 Cross Out, 1 Roar, 1 Drill Beam, 1 6 Strike, 3 Imperm. Extra deck, more or less the same as the other. 1 Secret 6 Samurai Rion, 1 Beast, 1 Xian, 1 Barkion, 1 Legendary Lord Xian, 1 Legendary Lord 6 Samurai Inishi, 1 Legendary Lord 6 Samurai Keyzon, 1 Baron de Flor, 1 Superstar Slayer Typhon, 1 Battle Shogun, 1 LP Mask, 1 Sprite Elf, because you actually can play Elf in this, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Apollosa. And let's get into the replays, because I have some replays for you. Or am I a liar? I know I have to. Blows, 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 blows. Here we go. And this was right before Malice got its buff and the format changed. So I believe that would be, yeah, August format. It was August format. August 2025. My opponent's playing Sprite. And I'm like, okay. I pretty much thought I lost at this point. I can't believe I didn't scoop. But I was like, I'll just try it. Okay, so we're just doing things at this point. Oh yeah, because now we can just do things. Xian to Xian, yeah. Just clear whatever I can off the board. And I was like, do I make Baron? And then I was like, no, I don't make Baron. But then I made Baron. I could have... Oh no, because they don't really use that. They use more monster effects in that deck, I guess. But that was really funny. Here's another Six Samurai replay. These just have been there for a while, so I like totally forget what I even have in here. We're going second again. But we got that Maxi. And we're playing as Malice. Maxi gets ashed. We ash the cat. And they pass. And now I'm just like, ooh, Malice. So they see us. And I'm like, oh, poop. And I decide I'm going to take the Maxi challenge. I'm just going to bam all the effects. They're going to negate him. That hurts a little bit because I can't stack counters. But, you know, it's fine. I have Gateway. They're doing Malice things over there. I'm just going off. Here, have all your Malice cards back, bro. You got Battle Fader. Oh, they want to draw even more cards. They're going to stop me from playing that, and I'm just going to Synchro anyway. I'm going to go into Xian, because now I can negate Nibiru. Now that I'm Nib-proof, I'm going to add the other Xian. I'm going to be like, you lose now. What is Malice going to do? That was actually funny. Like, I really, really loved that. But yeah, that's my 6 Sam deck profile. Well, profiles, really. If you like it, let me know. And if you want to see me do more deck profiles, apparently. I cannot talk tonight. Why did I even record this? If you want to see me do more deck profiles, leave a comment down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.